Thanks for subscribing again, Gabby. I'm doing the free mini sessions for subscribers today. TikTok Live, you can see the TikTok Live menu pinned, a pinned video, and if you tap the link in my bio, you can see where you can purchase TikTok Live services. Gabby, I've got you on the list. Soul. Gaia Divine, I got you. Only 2 people in front of you, Gaia Divine. Gabby, can you comment so I know you're ready for your session? Got you on the list. All right, Gabby, here is until about, well, I just started, so I'll be on for about 3 hours. That helps. Feels like we released some stuff from the heart chakra, Gabby. Forgot to put my bracelets on. Let me do that real quick. Welcome in, everyone. Gemini Soul, can you comment so I know you're ready for your mini? Okay. Alrighty, for anyone else who's watching, just feel free to absorb the, how to say, the extra healing just from the video. The background music is healing frequency music. I do feel better. This is Reiki, so I guess technically it is soul cleansing. Divine, can you comment so I know you're ready? Feel free to like and share the video, send that heart me, tap the yellow heart here, and join the team. Alright, Gaia Divine, I feel like we need to do a lot of water energy for you. Yep, that feels good. Feeling you release away from the solar plexus chakra. Kind of hard to tell, but I've got like bad sunburn on this shoulder. Oh, I guess you can see it now. This filter kind of makes it look like a tan. Sea Flow, thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you, Felicia. I've got you on the list. I am doing the free minis for subscribers. If you pay for a session, I'll just include extra time if you're a subscriber to count the free mini. Hope that helps, Gaia Divine. Releasing a lot from the gut. Danielle Stevens, can you comment so I know you're ready? You too, getting you on the list. All right, Danielle, here is your mini. By the way, please make sure you check out the pinned video with the TikTok menu. It also has the subscriber prices. For any subscriber price, you just need to send that to my PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And please let me know in the comments if you purchase a TikTok live session. Thank you, Sarah Bell. Thank you so much for all the likes and shares. Gaia Divine, Danielle Stevens, Imperial, thanks. Whew, big release, nice. Whew, yeah, a lot. Awesome. Okay, hope that helps, Danielle. Felicia, can you please comment so I know you're here? Just a reminder, I am doing the free mini sessions for subscribers. So if any subscribers want that free mini, just let me know in a comment. Felicia K. Feeling called to use this green fluorite. One moment while I activate all the healing energies for your session. Thank you, Sam. Please feel free to share the live with anybody who might not know I'm live. Any of our friends here. Thanks, Marlena. The chakra scan is where I tell you in detail about how your chakras look, how the health of your chakras, are they blocked or not blocked, how much are they blocked, are they misaligned, and then we look into why that's going on. And so I give you like a deep analysis into what your energy looks like overall with your chakras and everywhere. Thanks, Marlena. This is green fluorite with a little bit of purple mixed in, but it's fluorite. Yep, you are subscribed, Sarah Bell. Let me get you on the list. That's a new emoji there, Marlena. And yes, I'll add you to the list. Feels like we're working on something in your gut, Felicia. Mostly we've got water element and earth element. And then like kind of almost equally those, and fire and air are just kind of doing a little bit in the background. I love fluorite. I've got 3 of these because they are very nice. It's my favorite crystal, fluorite. It's actually a very high vibrational crystal in terms of metaphysical properties, so I definitely recommend it for if you're trying to be more high vibrational and connect to like your higher self or your divine self, for those of you who call it that. You can see the subscriber price for everything on the TikTok menu if you look at the pinned video. There's a subscriber special, or the regular session is only available to subscribers now for $15. The 4 elements is $29 for subscribers. And there's a couple other subscriber prices that I just can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna switch to this fluorite. definitely releasing a big block little by little. Anna, I will add you to the list. Switching to some more relaxing crystals. Purple fluorite and obsidian. Whatever this block is, it's definitely, it's deep. It feels very, very, very emotionally attached or negative. Yes, if anybody wants a session and you're not a subscriber, take a look at the menu, the pinned video on my channel for the prices, and just let me know in the comments what you pay for. You can also tap the link in my bio and see a link to the TikTok Live services shop. I just need you to let me know in the comments if you do purchase something. I'm not always paying attention enough to the notifications. Thanks for reposting and sharing the live, Free Spirit. Okay, nice. Ooh. It's a big chunk gone there. I think that would be 45, Marlena. Wait. Regular. $35. Be Chinin, I will get you on the list. Thanks, Julia. I look like Ripley? No way. Like, no way. Like, you mean from Alien? Is that, am I, I'm bad with names, so I just wanna, is that, if that's who you're talking about, like, I'm excited. Oh, okay. What am I thinking of then? Ooh, nice. Another big chunk released, Felicia. Awesome. 1 that's what I was thinking of. Alrighty, Felicia, I hope this helps. Let's make sure we clear out the aura and surrounding area. Nice, hope that helps. You too, can you comment so I know you're here, you too? Thanks for the heart knee. All right, here is your mini. I've been learning a lot, believe it or not, about my own Reiki that I created. I created it based off of the energies that communicate to me, so I'm just like channeling them. And I've learned a lot about the highest vibrational frequency, which I call divine light. There's like a weird block in your like lower throat area that's just kind of like confusing me. Let me try this. This is a one-on-one that I'm doing. If anyone's interested in any of my services, tap the link in my bio. You'll see the TikTok live shop. You can also see the menu as a pinned video on my profile. The background music is chakra healing frequency music, so just watching and listening is also giving you some energy healing as well. There's some kind of big block in your throat chakra, and it's definitely connected to the sacral. There's something that you need to communicate about, like the sacral chakra, that you're like either lying about or well, kind of lying to yourself about it. So if you can figure out what that is that you need to be honest with yourself about, that'll really help to open up that block that I see here. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. Felt like I needed to like just figure my shit out. Okay, well I hope this helps you too. Sarah Belle Louise, can you comment so I know you're here? Sarah Belle Louise. Marlena, you're after Sarah Belle. After Marlena is Anna, and then after that is I.B. Chinen. Sarah Belle. Okay, here is your many. That helps, Sarabelle. Marlena, can you comment so I know you're here? Blindly picked a deck. I've got this new one, the Angel Numbers deck. So I'm going to pull one from here for you. Oh, that's cool, Marlena. I'm happy for you. Interesting. The message here is relationships. Your angels are asking you to unblock your energy now. If you are in a romantic relationship, do something to reinforce the bond between you and your significant other. If you are single, this is a prime time to bring forth new love. Sit in meditation for a few minutes as you visualize the white light of divine shining on your heart chakra, clearing out any debris that blocks loving energies from coming to you. What is the good news, Freya? Okay, here is the Reiki part, Marlena. And let me get a piece of paper here for your chakra scan. Just makes it easier for me to have a visual. You are a mommy now, Freya? Congrats. Nice, Marlena. Okay, let's activate the energies. Feels like you need earth energy right now. You've got a lot of root chakra energy with the throat chakra. The throat chakra is like hanging out down where it should not be. what it feels like, it's like it feels like you're trying to ground yourself in, like, talking yourself into it, if that makes sense. Like communicating. So it could be thoughts, like you're like trying to psych yourself into it by like thinking positively, speaking to the universe certain things. But I can feel the healing energy is being received very readily. It's feeling much better already. Welcome in, everyone. If anyone's interested in a Reiki service, look at the TikTok menu as a pinned video on my channel, or tap the link in my bio and you can see the TikTok live sessions store. For subscribers, I'm doing a special free mini Reiki session for subscribers during this live. Whew. This feels so good right here over the heart. This is black tourmaline. This is smoky quartz. Look at everything else now. Crown chakra looks pretty good. Maybe just like a little teeny bit of a block, but kind of just looks like a situational block from a bad memory. We all have those. Third eye chakra is very, very light and glowing. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's a little bit of crown chakra energy with the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is sending energy to the root chakra. Thanks, Kiwi. Lena, thank you. But this feels the best right here, like black tourmaline on the heart chakra. Nice. Very soothing. I'm gonna move it though to the gut though. I want to see how this feels. this doesn't feel exactly the same, but it's definitely relieving and helping you release. When I hold it over the sacral chakra. Yeah. Thanks, Marlena. Thanks for all the shares, everyone. Vera, thank you. Thanks for liking the live, everybody. Cootie, Kiwi, Imperial, thank you. Shaylin, thanks for the likes. You're welcome. The background music is chakra frequency healing music. Something big in the gut. Thank you for the follows, Lex and Vera. Thank you. I need to go through the aura now. For the last bit of the session here. Thank you for the likes, Jessica, Kiwi, Imperial, thank you. And just going through the Kundalini, last minute. Thanks, Mama B. Thank you. Alrighty. Hope that helps, Marlena. Just to go over, your chakras did kind of change as I was working on them, so that's why I kind of waited to do, or to talk about the scan. I would definitely recommend, though, on find in the playlist guided meditations and do the chakra alignment. It's a playlist on my TikTok, but also a playlist on my YouTube. Thank you so much, Mama B. The heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakra are still, like, not sure what to do. Keep listening to the chakra frequency healing while you sleep. Go with the one that, like, kind of your gut says that you need to. You've already got a lot of healing that's going on that I can tell from your spirit guides. So that's going to be a journey just for you. But whatever you're doing right now is correct. So even though, like, while we go through a healing process, our chakras will be kind of weird through the healing process. So it's not like you're doing anything wrong right now, Marlena. So just wanted you to know that. Okay. Jesse, I'll get you on the list. Anna, can you comment so I know you're here? And after Anna, I have IB Chenin, and then Jesse, you're after that. All right, Anna, here is your mini. Thank you, Vera. Okay, I hope that helps, Anna. We're working on the gut, the sacral chakra. Definitely needs the most work right now. IB Chenin, can you comment so I know you're here? You're welcome, Anna. If anybody else who's a subscriber would like a free mini, just let me know in a comment. If anybody else wants any kind of service, check it out on the pinned video, the menu, the TikTok menu, thanks me-star, or tap the link in my bio, you'll see the TikTok live services menu. Alrighty, IB Chenin, what was it that you wanted? I forgot to ask specifically. 4 elements and chakra scan, okay. One moment while I just verify the payment. One moment while I just verify the payment. Okay. Alrighty, and your name is Chelsea? Alrighty, here is your session. Thanks, me-star. Take some notes just to help me remember. So at the end, I'll give you like a reminder of what for your chakra scan. just release like a big chunk from your throat chakra. In general, whatever your biggest health concern is, that area, the chakra that's closest to there is the one that's most out of alignment or the most blocked. Nice. First off, for you, Chelsea, the heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakra are kind of all sending energy to each other. Feels like the biggest block is going to be throat and heart. Probably more so the throat. It feels heavy all in the jaw and to the back of the head. Like all the muscles of the jaw are just like really, really tight from this. It feels like you're like trying to force yourself to not think about stuff that you don't like. That's what this energy here feels like. Thank you, Jennifer. Putting the black tourmaline on the back of your neck, like the bottom of the head, that feels really good. It just feels better on the other side. Thank you, Carrie. So I'm letting the black tourmaline just sit with your neck, and I'm pulling negativity out of your solar plexus chakra at the same time. This is the right side of the neck, actually. So, so it's like, kind of like in line with the ear to the side, almost like, so like right next to the spine, if that makes sense. So it feels like the right side of the jawline and muscles going to the back of the head is like worse than the other side. I'm gonna bring it back here. It's starting to feel heavy in the trachea area. Thanks for liking the live. Infusing some positive affirmations into 3 of your chakras. Thank you, Bob. Just doing that relaxed it like a shitload. So I put I am safe in your throat chakra, solar plexus, and root chakra. I am safe is a root chakra affirmation. But sometimes, certain words and phrases work to help with healing. And it's just like when I look at your throat chakra to see like what is it that it needs, I am safe is what comes to mind. So if you could just like think or say that as an affirmation, like before going to sleep and then right when you wake up, just say it like 3 times. That will help a lot to help you with releasing negativity from your chakras. Alrighty, well I hope that helps. Let me clear out your aura before I let you go. Thank you, DJ. Oh, excuse me. Cooper, to answer your question, Whatever is like a really big health challenge, it could be allergies, it could be heartburn, indigestion, but the chakra that is closest to wherever your health problems is, that indicates a block in the chakra closest to there. It's perfectly normal for us to have multiple chakras blocked a little bit over time. We're not always going to be perfect, even energy healers. So it's pretty normal, actually. You're welcome. Just got a weird sensation like there's like a cat hair on my tongue or something. Jessica Ramirez, can you comment so I know you're here? All right, Jessica, here's your many. Jesse, and thanks for the heartbeat. If anyone else would like a session, take a look at the TikTok live menu pinned on my profile, or tap the link in my bio and you can see my online shop for TikTok live sessions. Subscribers can get a free mini in today's live. So if you're a subscriber and you want that free mini, just let me know in a comment. Please, for anybody who does purchase something, please let me know in a comment. Thanks for the likes, Nick. Yes, and thank you so much, Lazy Crazy Jen, for the paper crane. Thank you. The list is open, so if anybody does want something, the wait's not going to be very long. Nick, if you don't mind commenting again for me. What do you mean, Marlena? The music is chakra frequency music. Oh, yeah. Just go with your gut, Marlena. Like, just, you know, put in chakra frequency healing music and, you know, whichever one it feels like you're drawn to, go with that. All right, Nick, here is your free mini. Copper things were mixing with my sunscreen and it did not smell good. It's like a really strong, yucky smell. Something big from the gut. Awesome. Thanks for the follow, Andrea. Or Andrea. Okay, I hope that helps. You're welcome. Thanks, Nick. The list is open. I'm gonna go ahead and do a grounding for everybody here. I'm in Lehigh. It is growing like weeds here. Lehigh, I think, is and Eagle Mountain right next to us is growing like crazy. There's actually a lot of events that they have in Utah. I guess I'm not really meant to be like really social right now because I just always forget about it. It's like it's impossible for me to remember. Well, that's cool. Where are you at? But you would think that like witchcraft and stuff would be like really like suppressed here in Utah with it being very conservative, but there's actually like a lot of shops and a lot of different events that shops have and that other like energy healers have. There's a ton of energy healers out here. It's actually really surprising. Frog? You're in Saratoga, so you're right next to me. I shop in Saratoga Springs. I've been meaning to go to the springs in Saratoga Springs, actually. I want to do like a whole, I want to do some kind of like ritual. I need to put more lotion on my sunburn. It's in the itchy phase. I need to get up to get that, so give me a second. Oh, there's a shop in Orem. Mystic Frog. I've actually never been to that one. I'm gonna write that down. I've been to, I like the store Lotus. Most of the places I've been to are north of us because we used to live in Salt Lake, or like south of Salt Lake, one of those little towns. But I like Lotus, the Dancing Crane. The Dancing Crane, I don't know, it feels like it's not really owned by like really witchy people. But there's Crone's Hollow. They have an apothecary shop in their store. But my favorite is the Conjuring Tree. The owner of the Conjuring Tree makes custom wands. So I got some recently. I actually posted a video about it if any of you are interested. I got 2 custom wands recently from Andy, the owner there. And they're not that expensive. Like, the most expensive wand that I ever saw sold there was like $60. He makes them by hand out of wood himself. He buys the woods from all across the world. I don't know why, but I haven't really been to any shops in Lehigh. Probably just because with my ADHD, I just like to stick with what I'm familiar with. That feels much better. Witchy events. There's witchy events hosted at the Conjuring Tree multiple times a week. They have a psychic fair. They have multiple psychic fairs. I do see them on Facebook. So if you're in like witchy groups on Facebook is probably how you find out about them. But they are like public events. So if you like search on Facebook, I just haven't been to any, because like if it's on the weekend, I'm not thinking about anything on the weekend. It's like my brain just shuts down on Friday night when I go to sleep. I'm like, okay, good, it's Saturday, like, you know, I don't have anything to do, and my brain doesn't think about any like activities. Like I signed us up for the Renaissance Fair in August, and every like single weekend or like maybe like Sunday night or Monday, like I have to remind myself about going, even though I purchased those tickets like 2 months ago. It's ADHD can be really hard sometimes. No. Do some general negativity removal. Demand avoidance is definitely something I still kind of have. Had that really strong when living with my parents. Like if I'm already doing the dishes and they ask me to do it, and I'm like, well, now I can't do it because out of spite, because you asked me. Like I don't want to do it now because you've asked me when I was already doing it or already gonna do it. Weird brain things. Have a good night. Thanks, Marlena. Just trying to plug my phone in to the cord. Thanks. Jumbo Moon Frog. Thanks, Marlena. Weird, the screen is being really glitchy for me. Thank you so much. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but people are still popping fireworks in my neighborhood. And I'm pretty sure they like outlawed it for this season because it's like we're too dry. We're in like a drought. People are crazy. I kind of feel like I should pull a card for the collective. Thank you for the lightnings. So I've pulled the card Have Faith in Your Dreams. This is the Moonology deck. And the message that I'm getting is that the collective needs to focus more on the positive, while it is, necessary to be on the lookout for evil that can harm us. We can't forget about the positive. So don't neglect the positive in your life. Don't neglect what's already going well for your own life. If you want to see more good happening in your life, you need to give enough positive attention to it. And they're saying, as a collective, if we want good things to happen, then we need to give the same amount of energy and attention and praise to the good things that we do. Or no, we need to be giving more energy to the good things that we do and less energy to the bad. Not giving no energy to it, because obviously you need to point out things that are bad, things that are inappropriate. But don't make your attention to the things that you don't want outweigh the attention that you give to the things that you do want. That's when you start to attract more and more things that you don't want. And don't let the past hold you back. Something that I've been getting in a lot of readings is we are not defined by the accumulation of our past thoughts, actions, and anything that's happened to us. We're defined by what we choose now, what we're doing now. And we need to be more appreciative of people who decide in the now to do and think better. And they just want me to share. For me, I grew up Mormon in South Louisiana, south of New Orleans. In case you didn't know, there is south of New Orleans. And my grandmother was extremely racist. My parents definitely had that. They're way different now. It literally feels like I switched timelines. I switched universes altogether because of how drastically my parents have changed their opinion in the last 10 years. But they're still conservative. But I used to be conservative, I used to be racist, I used to be lots of things, and the spiritual awakening that I had, which, you know, showed me the light, to make a long story short, it feels really weird when I think about my past and how I thought about people in the wrong way. It feels like it's a different person. I look at that person and I'm like, that was the dumbest person ever. And I feel like I can't even relate to that person anymore. Which also means I don't really relate to my family. But when someone is going through that process of realizing that they were wrong, it's very important to not be on the defense when they talk about it. Especially, you know, when they're still figuring things out. And we've got so many people right now that are figuring things out and realizing that they were wrong. And if they're just met with people on the defense, people saying, oh, well, you're either one side or the other, you can't like tiptoe into the other side. We need to be much more accepting of people as they're coming out of darkness. Because they're not going to fully come out of the darkness if their new way of thinking is not met with positivity, if that makes sense. But you don't want to be overly positive because that can really put people off. For me, it did. Not in the same situation, but if you're overly positive and overly excited for people who are, you know, figuring things out and are like, wait a minute, this stuff that I've been saying about this race of people is wrong, and, you know, they want to change and they want to be better. You don't want to scare them off by acting like you're a parent being like, oh, wow, great job, kid. Because that can make them feel kind of patronized, if that makes sense. What my spirit guides are saying is we need to be more talking in a way of acknowledging what people say, in a way that we mirror it back to them. So like if someone is saying, hey, it seems like this thing is wrong, you can be like, yeah, that is. Just like point it out, yeah. You see that now, yeah. What else are you seeing? Let them do the thinking. Because if you start to do the thinking for them, and the feeling for them, they don't get a chance to really fully develop that. And they could very easily simply just go back to their old way of thinking. Thank you so much, everyone. I actually heard stories about this happening with people who voted for Hillary Clinton when she ran for president. And then, like, afterwards, most, like, bizarre. I don't know if any of them are that accurate. I mean, maybe not all of them are true, now that I think about it, but I remember this one story about this girl who was like visiting her family and was saying that she didn't know why she voted for Hillary Clinton and she felt like she did a bad thing by doing it. But like, you know, her entire explanation about why she voted for Hillary Clinton was she realized, you know, the policies that Hillary Clinton, you know, was in favor of is gonna do more to help people than policies that are typical for conservatives. And of course now I'm in a headspace where I don't understand why she would flip back, but it must have been because her parents had some kind of way to talk about things that made her think that what she believed about Hillary Clinton was wrong. Not that she was like sinning, but that like it was incorrect is what I mean. And the need for acceptance can be pretty strong. It is pretty hard for people to separate from their family. But so, you know, the more that we can be accepting of, and it's so hard to put into words because they're like showing me this feeling that you need to have. Like, it's like having this like loving kind of nurturing feeling when it comes to how you treat people that are coming out of the darkness. And that nurturing is like where you're basically mirroring back to them what they're telling you. Like if they're saying, hey, you know, it looks like none of this stuff actually helps, none of these conservative policies are actually helping, just be like, yeah, I see that too. They said things would help, but nothing's helping. What's with that? What do you think is with that? Let them think about it, because the more they need to think about it. And yeah, reassurances. Because for a lot of people, their whole entire family, their extended family, their friends, their neighbors, as far as they know, their neighbors, you know, their whole, like, especially in Louisiana, there's whole entire, like, sides of the town that is, like, all descendants of a family. Like, they're all cousins. And, you know, they all believe and say the same things, but they don't actually think about anything that they're saying. And when someone's kind of coming out of that sort of NPC mode is what I call it, when they're coming out of like NPC mode and they're starting to actually think for themselves rather than parrot words and phrases, it's scary. They're scared. They're really scared. It's a natural instinct for people to want to fit in, biologically speaking. So it does take a lot of courage to step away from your pack and have a different way of thinking. And that's all that my spirit guides want me to say. You're welcome. Let's do some heart chakra and root chakra healing energy together after that. So I've got green aventurine and garnet towers for this. Thanks. I appreciate you guys letting me know that it is appreciated. I had the opportunity during COVID to have that spiritual awakening. So I wasn't going, we couldn't go to church during COVID. And so it like forced me to really think about, does church actually help me? And then to also, like with the Mormon church, they always say, if you're having a faith crisis, what you need to do is read the scriptures more, pray more, and go to more church activities. Since we couldn't do the activities, I was trying to read the scriptures more and pray more, and it just felt like doing those things, especially reading the Book of Mormon, it literally felt like that sensation when you scratch fingernails on a chalkboard. It's like trying to read the Book of Mormon was doing that to my brain. I literally could not stand it. And that really confused me, of course, and scared me, because I'm like, oh no, am I going to go to hell for this or something? You know, conservatives go through a lot of really crazy brainwashed thinkings. But so I decided to do somebody who was like one of the most toxic people that I ever knew has said one thing that was actually helpful to me. The only thing that they said that was helpful. If something is just giving you so much pushback, like you just really cannot find the love for something, then completely abandon it for at least 2 weeks and then pick it back up. And if it still feels the same, if it still feels like it doesn't resonate with you, then it means that you should let it go. So I did that. I think it's funny that came from like one of the most toxic people that I've ever known. Of course, at the time that I knew them, I did not view them as toxic, but now I do. But so I did not read anything Book of Mormon or religious related. I did not pray. I did not pay attention to anything religious for 2 weeks. And I felt absolutely no difference in how I felt as a person. And it still felt like nails on a chalkboard to try and read the Book of Mormon. That did not immediately convince me that I needed to give up Mormonism. But I did read, there's this famous document called the CES letter. And I thought, if I can't read the scriptures, then how about I read this with the intention of debunking it? Because the CES letter is basically pointing out a lot of inconsistencies with Mormonism and the Book of Mormon, and like outright lies and stuff. And of course, throughout me reading that, it basically brought me more and more away from Mormonism, because in that document is the actual links to the church website and to like just actual official church resources to show the inconsistencies. And I mean, you can't show that to someone who's Mormon and have them still think that the Mormon church is the most true church on earth, which is one of the famous things for them to say. I also, like, at the same time realized the teachings of Jesus is more so in the policies of Democrats than conservatives, and it's by far like 85-90% more so on the Democratic side. And that always, like, I had known that since I was a teenager, but it always bothered me. But it also bothered me too much to think about it, because when you're when it causes, you know, dissonance, you don't want to think about it because that's scary. It's so weird for me to think about how an idea being different from my way of thinking could be scary. Like, that's not scary to me anymore. But what makes that scary for someone? Like, what happens with someone to make them be literally afraid of them not knowing information correctly? Like, that's just such a bizarre thing to think about. Using all earth healing energy now. Yeah, I'm still doing those videos. My arms are so itchy from the sunburn. It's so annoying. I'm trying to like block it out. I haven't had sunburn in like 10 years, so I forgot the ordeal that it is. Thank you. I've got some upstairs. I'm doing lotion too. I've got like skin repair lotion. I always like having like the strongest stuff. Thank you for the tiny hot dog. Tiny hot dog. Thank you. You're actually seeing the reflection of my TV. This is black obsidian with a laced kind of. It's zebra lace obsidian. It is pretty cool. I'm just sweeping this through your whole aura and chakras to just sweep out any negativity. I'm good now, Anna. I was a little bit down for a little bit, but I'm doing better. It kind of does, yeah. I need to buy a new aura light. The one that I had, I accidentally broke it. It was too flimsy. Meow meow. Oh, a new kitten. Nice. Meow meow. is cute. Thanks. Oh, cute. Oh, cute little kitty. Do I have any ghost stories? I only grew up in a haunted house. Sure. Thank you. What's a good one? It's actually my dad's childhood home too. My parents have since sold the house and moved to Pennsylvania, but my dad had experiences of seeing glowing, ghostly figure of a woman. I never saw that. I mostly just felt really scary presence. But both me, my brother, and my sister have seen a tall man wearing a like a flat rim cowboy hat or a top hat. And dude would just be watching us. Like, we would just see him in the doorway. I seen him in the middle of the night walking into my room and like coming up to my bed and looking at me, but was just all black, like no features, just like a black shadow. Definitely a lot of scary stuff. A psychic told us that my old childhood bedroom had a portal, like a portal to like hell in it, which really explained the night terrors that I'd have all the time. One time I woke up in the middle of the night from a night terror and a dark shadow was like holding me down physically, and I could not barely even breathe because they were like pressing on my chest. That was probably the scariest thing that I ever experienced. I kind of wonder how the new owners feel about the house. We did not tell them anything. We just sold it to some house flippers, or my parents did. So it was a very old house. Like, it was built in like the 60s. So it needed to be, the plumbing updated to be up to code. the electricity wiring was not up to code. So they basically just gutted it and like redid it. The layout is completely different too. They like put in a whole new bathroom so that there could be another bedroom instead of the room that we called the art room, because my mom taught private music lessons, and my dad would also like had a corner of that room that he painted recreationally. Hula dancer, hey, yeah. James, yes. Alicia, here is a mini for you. I feel like we need to send you a lot of purple energy. Thank you, James. And you? My cat keeps jumping up here and then not sitting on my lap. Like, excuse me. Okay, hope that helps, Alicia. James, if you don't mind just commenting so I know you're ready. You're welcome. I'm going to be on for about another hour, so if anybody else wants a reading or a Reiki session, take a look at the menu. It's pinned on my profile. Thanks. And if you tap the link in my bio, you'll see a link to the shop where you can see to pay for a service. And then just let me know in the comments for anybody that does purchase something. All right, James, here's your mini. What I do on TikTok Live is different than everything that I like offer. So if there's something you want that you don't see on TikTok Live, it's probably available on my main website. Hope that makes sense. that helps, James. You're welcome. Let's do a little aura cleanse for everybody here. Was that for the 10-minute reading? Michael, was it the 10-minute reading like that you got? Oh, okay. Then I'll send that one to your email. You get I call it a deity page, but a page with a like sort of like about your divine protector and a picture of them. It took me a long time to kind of format those, so kind of really like those. I was thinking about making like a much more detailed version of the about your divine protectors as just like a digital thing that people can just like you can buy for like $5 if you want like more information about why certain gods and goddesses would be your divine protector. I'm switching out the crystals so that we can do some like insomnia clearing. This is Black Moonstone. It is really good for insomnia and headaches. Sure, and I do that too. When I got a starseed reading the first time, I actually have gotten 3 different starseed readings. I mean, 3 readings from different people. They all said the same thing though. Pleiadian. Yes, this is for anybody. Yep, I agree on that. I can feel a lot of tension across the shoulders and chest, so I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be good to help relieve that. Thank you, Michael. appreciate it. Thanks for the kitty scratch. Or panther paws, thank you. Thanks again, Michael. Thank you. This is garnet. What do you mean? Do you mean a Reiki session, pathogen, or are you talking about the Divine Protector reading? I don't do the coin spins on live, but if you'd like the Divine Protector reading, tap the link in my bio and then the link that says my online shop, and you can see it there. To see the stuff I do on TikTok Live, when you tap the link in my bio, tap TikTok Live services, and you can see everything I do on TikTok Live there. Back to work. You're working late. I guess I am, but we'll have a good night. By the way, this is fluorite, so if any of you are feeling like a lot of tension in your shoulders and your chest, a yellowish fluorite is really good for relieving tension. Oh, and healthcare. I'm good, DJ. I'm using the garnet to like kind of scoop out any negativity in the head that would cause insomnia or headaches or any kind of like brain stress, if that makes sense. The music is from YouTube. Let me show you. YouTube has amazing, like 8-10 hour videos. But so it's like basically an aesthetic thing. One second, my tripod is being wacko. Okay, there we go. My YouTube link is, if you tap the link in my bio, you'll see a link to my YouTube. I've got a playlist. What's the name of this playlist? It's in Raelynn's recommended ambiance playlist. It's basically got healing frequency with the music. So it's like, it's doing like chakra healing with the music. Sorry for all the the camera shaking and stuff. Come on, stop doing that. Okay. Also, Charlotte, thank you for the follow. Abby, that's a good question. Reiki can, in the healing process, it can bring up stuff that needs to be healed. And if you try to like hold on to it, it's gonna like hurt, if that makes sense. It's always helpful to make sure that you pay attention to anything that you're doing. Because, you know, there could be any mundane reasons for, you know, feeling worse. You know, you could, you know, catch a cold or a virus, or, you know, pull your muscles, or, you know, strain your muscles. But one way that Reiki heals you is by helping you to know what it is that you're holding on to that doesn't help you, such as, this is fluorite, by the way. So like if there's emotions that you're holding on to, Reiki will help you to release those. So it'll help to bring it to the surface and then to release it. So if you try to hold on to those emotions, that's gonna hurt emotionally. It can also, especially with the throat chakra, emotions can like be stuck there, and that actually causes allergies, and a lot of ear, nose, and throat stuff. The list is open right now, Chris, and thank you for the heart me. Yeah, sure. Here is a mini for you right now, Chris. Interesting. Thanks, Chris. Where did it, like, is there a specific spot that it felt worse? Because that does kind of tell you which chakra needs to be healed the most. Oh, sleepiness. That's actually a sign that you were having like some really deep healing continuing on after the session was over. When that happens to someone, that actually indicates that you have like a natural ability to heal. Something out of your head area, Chris. It feels like it's coming out the nose. So if it feels like pressure here, you're feeling me remove that. Me removing that. to do another grounding for everybody here. So for everyone who's here, I am grounding your energy, doing a little bit of clearing. Thanks Abby and Wanderly for all the likes. Thank you. Stretch out my shoulder. This is still a grounding stone, but I'm like concentrating it in the brain and head area. To help with insomnia, headaches, and any kind of mental stress. So basically this is grounding the crown and third eye chakra. It is pretty neat, isn't it? You think you manifested a soulmate? Well, glad to help. Oh, sorry. Oh, your kitty's loving it. My cat always, well, she used to sit on my lap, but she doesn't like the light, so she's next to me. Just switching to an obsidian cut crystal. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for upgrading to a monthly renewal subscription, Commander Hylia. Thank you for the follow, Rolex. No hard feelings, Commander Hylia. Thanks for following, Anna. Thank you for the heart name. Thanks, Rob, for the heart meat. Yes, the list is open right now. Thanks, Kay. Here is a mini for you, Commander Hylia. Sending you water energy, healing waters. Cool. Thanks for subscribing, Kai. Yep, I can do you after. Something big from the heart chakra, Commander Hylia. Nice. I feel like there's a bracelet. There's a muscle in my shoulder that's like tight. You like the bracelets? Alrighty, hope this helps, Commander Hylia. Kai, can you comment just so I know you're ready, Kai? This helps, Kai. When I look at your aura, it looks like there's something you're holding on to. So like the stomach area on your right, and it's like, it looks like in your energy, like as if you're literally like energetically like holding some darkness. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's only being held there because it's sort of like hanging on its last thread, I guess. It looks like you're ready to release it, but it's like you're like not sure if you should release it. So just say to yourself, like, I give my body permission to release all negativity and everything that doesn't serve me. definitely one of the most tough things that we have to go through, or that we could go through in our life. Okay, well, I do hope that helps. It would probably also help if you play music like this while you're sleeping. It doesn't have to be loud, but just look up chakra frequency healing music on YouTube. If you follow my YouTube, which if you tap the link in my bio, you'll see a link to my YouTube. I've got a playlist, chakra, I think it's called Chakra Healing, but it's a playlist with different chakra healing things for sleep. So they're like 8 hours long, so you can play it. The list is open right now, Mexi. But so chakra frequency healing can help you heal while you're asleep, which is why I recommend people do it, because it's like it's kind of like a hack way of healing yourself. If you're sleeping and you're not doing anything, you might as well take advantage of it. You're actually a lot more open to healing when you're sleeping, because healing is what your body and your aura already wants. So you're more likely to receive healing easier while you're sleeping, if that makes sense. This feels really good. Just give some of this relaxation to everybody here. This is purple fluorite. It's a great water energy crystal, and it's my favorite. It's the most relaxing. I really love it. I like it even better than amethyst. I tend to prefer water healing energy though, or water energy with healing energy, so that's why I guess I prefer this one, this crystal. That's a good question, Abby. So, general rule of thumb, any black crystal will absorb negativity. So, like, if you have a black crystal that you put on your body, it's going to absorb the negativity out of your body. So that's how black crystals help with healing, is they'll take that negativity out of you. Thank you for subscribing, Nessa. Let me know in a comment if you want the free mini. Chakra scan and Reiki, I believe so, Mexi. Yeah. So black crystals will absorb negativity. Clear quartz is an amplifier and a crown chakra crystal. If you want to heal certain chakras, just look up what are the colors of the chakras, and then the crystal that matches the color will heal that chakra. So red or black crystals for root chakra, orange crystals for sacral, yellow crystals for solar plexus, green crystals for heart chakra, blue crystals for throat chakra, purple or bluish purple crystals for third eye, and then for crown, some purple and white, all white crystals, including clear quartz, will heal the crown chakra. Thank you, Mexi. get ready for your chakra scan. Yeah, I can get you right after this one. Nessa Bless. Okay, got you on the list, Nessa Bless. All right, Mexi. Thank you for following, Deb. Feels like you've got a lot of pressure around the third eye, Mexi. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of different energies around there, kind of blocking it. Feels like your ears are blocked too. Interesting. Let's do grounding first. Wow, yeah, the more that I concentrate on the ears, it's definitely in the jaw too. It's like really tight. Thanks for the follow, J. Cass. Thank you, Mats. Third arm to hold this stuff here. definitely hold like most of your negativity like in your jaw and like the side of the neck, the ears, like just all in this area. Or at least that's what you've been doing lately. I can definitely feel a lot of frustration energy in this area on both sides. Just trying to get more insight onto like what this is. Thanks for the follow, Leah. Your spirit guide said switch to pink, like pink crystals. So this will probably help me get some insight. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you're having frustration about people not listening to you, not taking you seriously, but I'm not seeing it really directed at anyone specific. It feels like it's more so like you, like in general, are having a lot of frustration about people not listening to you for like certain opinions or subject matters, if that makes sense. And it's stuff that you have no control over. So your spirit guides really want you to realize what you do and do not have control over, and find balance between communicating your opinion, but letting go of the expectation that people will change because they hear you say your opinion, if that makes sense. We can't control other people, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be, saying anything about what we think, if that makes sense. But your spirit guides are saying, like, it does get to a point where it is useless to keep telling someone what you think if they're just not listening. It doesn't matter how many times you say it, they're still not going to listen. They're still not going to change their mind. So sometimes we just gotta let grace be a thing and just let it go. I don't know why, but they're telling me to explain this to you. So they want me to say, this is kind of like how a lot of us that grow up Mormon and then we leave Mormonism, like me, our family members then have to bring in Mormonism into every single conversation, and when they did not do that before. So it's like, simply because they know that we are not Mormon anymore, they always have to talk about Mormonism. They always have to talk about what they're doing at church. They have to tell us about, like, you know, talks that they heard at the church, lessons they learned in, like, the classes, Bible classes, anything that they read, statements from the church, anything that the church leaders say. Like, they always have to bring it up. They always have to bring up where they're reading in the Book of Mormon. And it's like, they literally cannot not talk about it with the person that they know left Mormonism and wants nothing to do with it. Okay. Yeah, so we know that they're only talking about it because they're hoping that by them talking about it all the time, it's going to somehow influence us to go back to church. But we know that they're doing that. We can tell, because they went from not talking about it to all of a sudden always talking about it. So obviously there's an agenda. And when people can sense that there's an agenda, that, you know, we want like, you know, if people can sense that somebody wants them to believe something differently, that is not received well. So even though we might have good intentions in trying to explain good things, if somebody else thinks that we're only saying it because we want them to believe our opinion, you know, they're not gonna like that. You know, it doesn't matter how right we are, how much better we understand things. They're not gonna see it that way. And if they're not, there is nothing that we can do to get them to see it that way. So you have to realize that you just need to let it go. And like I tried for literally the last 15 years to get my parents to go to therapy. And every time I bring up how much therapy helped me, how much therapy helps other people, how much science says therapy helps people, my parents are immediately turned off. Immediately. They want nothing to do with therapy. They have they think that therapists are all out to make people think that they're crazy and get them in an insane asylum. There is nothing that I can do to convince my parents that therapy is not all about that. So we do need to recognize when people just will not hear us and just let it go. Just stop talking about it, you know? It's unfortunate, especially when we're trying to help, but sometimes we can help by simply putting it down, and then that we can build a relationship with them, and then they can remember things that we talked about and have their own realization that, hey, maybe I'm actually going to try out that thing that they talked about a long time ago, you know? Okay, your spirit guides want me to just really, like, shoot you with a ton of pink healing energy with these crystals, so I'm going to do that. This is the same crystal as that other one, it's just a different shape. Peach moonstone, by the way. Thank you. Thanks, Adventures of a Dog Mom. just some kind of affirmations your spirit guides are saying. It's okay. You can let it go. You've done everything that you can. Be proud. You've done everything that you can. It's out of your hands now. Release yourself of the responsibility. You are not being judged harshly for what other adults do, no matter their relation to you. You've done your best, and that is good. If there's anything that you could say to yourself as an affirmation, it's I've done everything I can, or I've done everything that I could, and that's enough. I've done everything I could, and that's enough. Well, I hope that helps. I think if you want to listen to chakra healing music while you sleep, listen to Throat Chakra. Nessa Bless, can you comment so I know you're here? Nessa Bless. Here is your mini Nessa Bless. a lot in the gut. And it feels like you're releasing some from the throat chakra too. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, signs of releasing negativity when doing energy healing is coughing, sneezing, yawning, burping, sighing, also farting, feeling like a certain area suddenly relaxes, or feeling like there's a warm spot or cold spot. Crying, or feeling like you need to like speak out. And then the most extreme, most rare would be throwing up. That's the most rare, just so y'all know. Okay, well, hope that helps. You can hold negativity anywhere in the body. It's perfectly normal part of life that we just kind of do. You're always gonna have some negativity somewhere, because life happens. You know, we have stuff happen all the time. You could release all the negativity in you, and then the next day something happens and you get frustrated and you hold a little bit of negativity. It's just totally normal. Healing is a lifelong journey of maintenance, just like how we have to maintain our body by eating, sleeping, drinking water. It's the same kind of thing. Alrighty, well, thanks so much for being here, everybody. Appreciate all the support. This is my only account that I go live from, and I will never message you. So if anybody messages you and it looks like it's me, I guarantee you it's not. If you're ever wondering, you know, feel free to send me a message and I can confirm to you if an account is mine or not. But this is the only account that I go live from. The only account that I do any of my services from. I only will do services from transactions on my website. If I'm live, obviously, you know, you can send to my PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. But for readings, you know, when I'm not live, I only do that from my website. So please beware of scammers. There's a particular one. Make sure you take a look at the name, because there's Raelynn Mystic Portal #1, Raelynn Mystic Portals. You know, this is the only account that I do anything on, and I will never message you, so just please be aware of that. And thanks again so much for all the likes, the shares, and thank you so much for all the gifts, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for choosing me for your energy healing journey. If you are interested in any other kind of reading that I do, like the Divine Protector reading, or you want to know what God or Goddess is reaching out to you right now, tap the link in my bio. You'll see a link to my online shop where those readings are available. They are emailed to you in a Word document, or a PDF, I guess. But thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time.